sure that you guys are able to clearly see which situation you're in. Not everyone you like is going to like you back, and that is totally okay. I've had people not like me back, and it sucks. I've been ghosted. I've had people not like me back. I totally know what that is like. As sad as it is to realize that someone doesn't like you, the sooner you realize she doesn't like you. And another really important thing I want to point out here is you should not want to be with someone that doesn't like you. That's like hearing about a party that you weren't invited to and asking if you can go.
What's up, Get Fit fam? What's up, Authentic fam? Welcome back to Authentic Alphas. Your boy Allende here as always. Tonight, we're going to discuss why women only play games when they don't like you. So, the first thing that we got to do as men is be honest with ourselves, all right? Before we carry ourselves with any type of integrity, honesty, loyalty, whatever, you got to first be honest with yourself, guys, all right? So, a lot of dudes are talking about the red pill, or they feel like they're red pill aware, or whatever the case may be. But when it comes to women, they don't want to really accept the truth about themselves. All right, we accept that, there's the truths about female nature, and there's the truth about women are selfish, and the truth is women are solipsistic, and all these truths that are, about women, okay? But not when it's pertaining to the guy or to the individual. So that's why I started doing the body ratings, because it's like, I see so many dudes wasting their time because they're thinking like they need to be like actively doing something, or they need to be learning game, or all this other shit that doesn't come until after the physicality. And it's just like, why are we ignoring the elephant in the room, dude? You're talking to this chick because she's physically attractive. You're not talking to this chick because she has a great personality, because she feeds ducks on the weekends, because she's a philanthropist. Like, knock it off, okay? You don't know anything about this female. All you know is that she's attractive and that you basically would like to sleep with her, okay? And that's where the relationship starts for the guy, or that's where the interest starts from the guy. All right, let's be real. Let's be frank, right? Let's get to the basics here. The basics is boy sees girl. It's not boy meets girl. It's boy sees girl. And if girl is attractive, he wants to meet girl. Okay? So the thing is, where did this idea that it's so different for women come from? Where did this idea come from? Now, I get it. We've been told this narrative that women are like supposed to be nice, and to get a girl to like you, you're supposed to do nice things and be a nice person and blah, blah, blah. But the truth of the matter is, that's more so what's going to keep a girl dealing with you. It's not going to be what's going to make a girl want to deal with you. It's not what her incentive is. It's not what's going to incentivize her to deal with you.
It is 2021, and you are no longer going to beg for a girl's attention. If you're not her first choice, why do you want to be her choice at all?
Now, when you start doing all those other things, yes, of course, you can convince a girl to go out with you. You can convince a girl to sleep with you. You can convince a girl to be your girlfriend, be your wife, a whole lot of things, when you're throwing all these other things into the deal. Okay? Like, it's like in business, when you're trying to close a client, you start throwing all these extra things in. My first fiance was working for Pfizer, and when they were trying to get doctors to push their new medications, well, drugs is what they are, but when they were trying to get doctors to push their new stuff, they were incentivizing these doctors, bro. They were sending young, pretty girls between 21 and 25 to go out on dinner dates with these doctors, talk them up, and they were constantly giving them incentives, right? I don't want to go too much into that because my channel's already flagged, banned, whatever the hell is the terminology when they're not putting you on the algorithm because of the things that you're saying. But the point that I'm trying to make is, when you're trying to get somebody to do something, you're trying to get somebody to enter into some type of arrangement or contract or relationship with you, you can throw in other incentives. But when you yourself is what that person wants, all of a sudden, you don't need all those extra bells and whistles. All right? So if you want to sit here and act like a used car salesman when it comes to dating, trying to bribe women into going out with you, you're only setting yourself up. And this is how guys end up in the so-called friend zone and all this other kind of stuff, because they're trying to compensate for not being attractive by offering all these attractive goods and services.
If a girl is only texting you when she needs something, she needs a favor, she needs you to help her move, she needs you to drive her somewhere, this is a horrible sign, guys. She probably knows that you like her, and she just wants to use you for your time and your effort and your energy.
So where I'm going with this video is already in the damn title. The reason why this female is playing games with you is because she doesn't like you. And this is something that's blatantly obvious to the dudes that are just diehard realists. And it's obvious to the dudes that are attractive and are likable because they have such a different experience with women. So, for example, when it comes to dealing with chicks, I've never had like a limitation in my mind. Like for example, the time where I was waiting on a flight to Atlanta and the flight was delayed, and I ended up hitting on a chick that was also waiting on the same flight, but she wasn't guaranteed to get on the flight. Like she was flying standby or something like that. And when I hollered at her, in my mind, I believed that I could take this chick to the parking lot in the backseat of my car and I could smash. That was my plan. From the moment I saw her, I was thinking about it. I was scheming. They was like, yo, the flight's delayed for an hour and a half. And I'm looking at her and I'm thinking to myself, well, I don't have anything to do for an hour and a half. And she doesn't have anything to do for an hour and a half. If this chick is physically attracted to me and she's feeling the same way I'm feeling, I could smash, right? We don't mutually know anybody. So there's nobody, to hide it from. And what women will do when obviously there's nobody to judge them is something completely different than what they're willing to have people know they did. That's women. But I feel like there's so many naive guys out there that think like, oh, women wouldn't sleep with a stranger they just met. Like, it depends on what the stranger looks like, okay? If the stranger is tall, dark, and handsome, and then he has some game, and he actually has a plan that can facilitate what he's trying to do, yeah, she very well will damn do that. And when I say these things to you guys, I'm not speaking from only Allende's perspective. I'm speaking from a perspective of a guy who's seen plenty of guys do these things. I've watched guys do these things. I've worked with guys that do these things. I've been friends with guys that do these things. And I'm a guy that does these things. So the point that I'm making is my experience and their experience with women is completely different than the average guy. The average guy lives in a box when it comes to women, right? And for her to do something outside of that box, for him, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's a whole bunch of junk going on. But for the guy that lives outside of that box, it's just time, space, and opportunity. All right? So, like I said, I had no doubt in my mind that I could close that deal. Now, I'm not saying it's a guarantee. She could have not been interested in it. She could have been on her period. She could have had a boyfriend and been faithful. There could have been a whole bunch of reasons for her to deny me what I was proposing. The point is, I believe that it could happen because I understand what's possible with women when they are attracted to a guy.
When a girl likes you, she wants to talk to you, and if she can't at the moment, she'll let you know that she can't.
Period. And I remember when I was young and I first started traveling like outside of New York and dealing with girls in different cities and stuff like that. And I remember I would always have that effect to whereas I'm the New York dude that's coming from New York and hooking up with some chick in this random city that a whole bunch of guys that live in that city have been trying to hit on. They've been trying to get this girl to be their girlfriend, trying to get this girl to go out with them. All her coworkers have been buying her lunch, have been complimenting her every day, have been stuck in the friend zone. And then here comes this dude from New York. Let's use Foot Locker, for example, because I always would go into the Foot Locker and Athlete's Foot. And, at the time I was really into sneakers. So I'm using Foot Locker because it's a common store that I often used to end up nailing the cutest chick that worked in the damn store. And I would get the same scenario every time. I go in Foot Locker, there'd be some light-skinned chick, some cute chick or whatever. I buy a pair of $150 sneakers, maybe two. I'd end up getting this chick's number or something. I'd only be in town for 3-4 days maybe, and I'd end up smashing that chick before I left that town. And I remember I would always be able to feel the hate, right? The hate and the jealousy and the envy coming off of all of her male coworkers while they got to go back and forth to the back to go get sneakers for people, to get shoes for people. They'd be giving me the evil eye the whole time while I'm leaning on the counter like, yeah, so what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just in town for a couple days or whatever. So what's up? You got a boyfriend and all that? Oh, yeah? Well, listen, I can keep a secret. Yeah, I'm funny. Well, all right, you know what I'm saying? I like David Chappelle, Chris Rock. I might tell a joke from now and then. But listen, I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me your number? Let me get up out of here. Let me stop distracting you at work. And, maybe I could see you again. Maybe we could do something before I leave. All right, okay, here's my number. Exactly. Right? And now all the dudes that she worked with will be pissed. And I know why they're pissed. Because they're thinking to themselves like, yo, what's up? Like, I've been trying to holler at you for the longest, and you telling me that you got a man, or you telling me that you're not trying to see anybody, or you telling me that you want to just be friends. Now here come this random dude with dreads, you know what I'm saying? And he get the number, he coming to pick you up from work. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is don't be that guy. Don't be that dumb, stupid, naive guy that actually believes all of the excuses that she puts in between you and her box.
It's really easy to see that she's doing everything she can to get out of hanging out with you, which girls don't do if they like you.
Because it's all nonsense. It's nonsense. She's not interested, bro. And another thing about women that I learned at an extremely young age is that women know not to shit where they eat. Okay, they know not to sleep with guys that like go to the same school with them. They know not to hook up with guys like at their job. You know, most girls know don't, mess with guys in the same proximity as you, because if it doesn't go well, now you're going to look like a hoe. You're going to look like a slut. And they're always trying to preserve their reputation. Well, at least when I was coming up, women were trying to preserve their reputation. So they're far more likely to mess with the guy from somewhere else that nobody knows. That way, everything that they do, they feel like it's a secret. They feel like it's on the down low. All right, guys. So I don't want to make this video too short. The point is that, if this girl is not like going with the flow, if you come into her direct, you coming up with her with a plan, and she's giving you all these excuses and telling you, oh, I can't because of this and that, bro, she doesn't like you. Period. If a girl likes you, it's going to go down on the roof. It's going to go down in the broom closet. It's going to go down in the backseat of the car. It's going to go down in the movie theater. Bro, it's going to go down at her grandmother's house when she just went over there to water the flowers. It's going to go down is what I'm trying to say. If she likes you, it's going down. Nobody is going to be able to stop that.
Anytime I've liked a guy in the past, I've always really wanted to talk to them. I have never gone a day without responding to their text. I would at least let them know I'm busy if I am and I don't have time to reply.
But if she doesn't like you, she's going to give you 1,000,001 excuses and explanations or whatever to keep you in that nice little utility box, because she knows that you're going to keep on putting in effort because you like her. So she's not going to give you a hard no and so that you leave her alone and stop giving her attention. No, she's going to suck up all that free attention. She's going to suck up all that free validation. She's going to keep on letting you make advances at her, keep on complimenting her, keep on spending time with her, giving her attention, all this other nonsense. And if you're giving her like Starbucks coupons and shit, she's going to take that too. If you're buying her lunch, she's going to eat that too. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Don't waste your damn time. Stop wanting to be with the girl so bad that you're with her under the worst possible situation. All right? It's either the way you want it or no way at all. And all that energy that you're putting into her, stop being lazy, stop being stupid, and use the time appropriately. Appropriate your time properly. Use that time on you. Because the guy that steps to the chick and gets rejected and then goes about his business and works on him, that's the guy that later, when he levels up, the girl's like, hey, what's up? It's, Brad. Yeah, Brad, what's up? Just chilling. Why? What's up? Oh, I haven't seen you forever. Okay, yeah, I've been around. So how are you? Oh, well, you're real interested in me now. Yeah, because you leveled the fuck up, bro. Now she's actually interested in you. All right, but when you chasing behind her and you're going to be her little friend in a box.
She refers to you as her friend. The dreaded F word. I think once you get into the friend zone, it is very hard to get out.
You're not going to get the buns, bro. But she's not going to tell you that. She will let you waste your time servicing her, worshiping her. All right, guys? So don't be that sucker. And for all my dudes out there who, ring the bell and chicks are interested in you and are attracted to you, shout out to you, because you know what I'm talking about. When a girl likes you, it goes down, and it goes down quick. Okay, it goes down immediately. There's no nonsense involved. There's no extra tape. All right, you just get to the point. The most the chick might ask you when she likes you is, "You got a condom?" That's about it, guys. All right, so I already told you, being direct with you guys and being honest with you guys. If she plays any type of games, she does not like you. All right, it is what it is. Don't cry. Don't take it personal. Work on you and move on to the next one. And like I always say, It takes less energy to ask another chick the same question than it takes to ask the same chick something twice. Stop asking broads something twice. If they say no, no is no. Okay, if you ask for the number, they don't give it to you, that's it. You know what I mean? If you tell them to call you, they don't call you, that's it. If you ask them out and they give you excuses and run around or whatever, just take it as a no, because that's what the hell it is.
She doesn't really seem engaged or like she really wants to talk to you at all. Maybe she's not asking you any questions and she's just kind of saying, yep, cool, sure. These are bad signs.
And I've already told guys, if you ask a chick out and she starts telling you about, oh, I'm busy and I'm not available and da 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 da, she's not interested. Because when girls are interested, but they're genuinely busy, they will tell you when they are available. They'll say, hey, listen, something this week, but how about next week? Or I'll be done with this by this time. That's what they'll tell you. Okay, if they got studies, they got homework, they got exams or something coming up, they will tell you, hey, listen, I have an exam on the 14th. So after that, we can do something. That's what they'll tell you. But if they're not feeling you, they're going to tell you they're not available indefinitely, and they're going to allow you to keep on asking them like an idiot. So don't be liking on these chicks' pictures, bro. Don't be commenting on their pictures. Don't be DMing chicks if they didn't respond to you.
Not texting you back for 24 hours at a time. Maybe when she does text you back, she's being really short or barely saying anything.
Don't be texting girls if they don't respond to you. And if you swipe on a dating app and you match with a girl and you message her and she stops responding to you, that means she lost interest in you. So ultimately what I'm saying in this video is, guys, you have to be honest with yourself. Stop kidding yourself. Stop being in denial. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, bro. What I'm trying to tell you is go get equipped for the party. All right? Stop being ill-equipped and then not wanting to face the music and accept the fact that you don't have what it takes to make this chick's box throb. And I'm saying this to save you, because while you're over here running around in circles trying to get this bitch's attention, some other dude has her full attention on his full erection.
She's talking to other guys.
Believe that. Please believe that. Believe me when I tell you. All right? So do what men are designed to do, which is play the numbers game. Let the woman be fixated on the one guy that isn't you. That's fine. Okay? But don't be, you know what I'm saying, the guy using a female strategy, which is being fixated on one bitch at a time. Don't do that. Okay? What do you guys call it? One-itis? Yeah, don't be that dude. All right? Be that dude that's hollering at multiple women with minimum effort. If one of them takes the bait, awesome. If none of them take the bait, work on you while still hollering at multiple chicks. All right, guys, I'm up out of here. Hope I gave you a little something to work with. Keep it authentic. Peace.